Hear that? My boy cleaning his room, listening to salsa. Oh yeah. Ooh, my little Mexican. It is such a beautiful snowy day to be inside studying for finals. Hello. So I spent most of the day yesterday studying. We had a nice dinner too, so that was good with the kids. So the other day I said how I realized like Serenity hasn't had any symptoms of the trauma in months. Like maybe she's like in a sense healed from it. Of course I speak too soon. So last night or the night before I wake up at 12:30 in the morning and her and David are fighting and and she freaks out. And so I just sit in my room until almost 1 in the morning until I know she's sleeping again. And then all day yesterday, well, like the first half of the day, like she's just like edgy and like antagonizing, but then also that like I see that like trauma stuff, like where like she doesn't want to be touched and she's like her body's really rigid and anxious. She's like she crawls on the floor with a blanket around her like a worm up and down the stairs, crying, screaming a little bit, just like on edge or whatever. So I waited out, like, when you're ready to talk, baby, I'm here. And the rules are like it's okay to be angry, you just can't hurt yourself, others, or stuff. And so she's like working within the rules, although like I just feel so anxious for her to feel not good. So I waited out, and finally like well, they both had to talk to me about what happened in the evening. And so like what I made them both do was I took their screens and they had to convince me why the other one should get their screen back in regards to the events that occurred in the evening. So I mean really it's just teaching them to be like aware of other people's feelings and perspectives. It's really easy to complain about like why you've been wronged, but to comprehend how someone else has been wronged, to grow that kind of empathy, compassion, understanding is important. So I had them both do that, and first David does it, and he actually pretty much the whole thing was his fault. So that was good for him to like identify that, because he's not one to be accountable at all. And then when I talked with her about it, she like named 2 things that she should have done differently and like roles that she played in the circumstances, whereas really predominantly it was David's. And so when like a situation is predominantly someone else's, to be able to still identify your own stuff in it is pretty amazing. I got guests. I spent the whole day studying at my very first final tomorrow in law school in constitutional law, which is my hardest one. So I'm sure after school tomorrow, I might come home and go straight to sleep. But I've studied all day and many days beforehand. We're allowed to bring like a 1-page sheet, so I printed that, and it's in my car. So I can't forget it, and I can't lose it. It's in the car right now. So, okay, I'll let you know how the test goes. Nervous. I don't know if I've been this nervous since I took the GRE, because I was super nervous for the GRE. I was not as nervous. Maybe with the LSAT I was. I don't remember. I wasn't looking forward to that at all, but I didn't feel nervous like this. I felt nervous. So, yeah, let you know.